What's up, guys? Living Survival, and today we got the Snugpak Softie Elite 3, so stick with me. Today we're going to look at the Softie Elite 3 from Snugpak, which is a 3-season sleeping bag. I did a lot of research before I purchased this bag, but they also obviously make a 1, 2, 3, and 4, for the different seasons. This is a 3-season bag. And I'm going to go through some of the reasons why I chose to purchase this Snugpak bag. So in my previous video, I showed you guys the first part of my sleep system. Obviously you have a wool blanket or, the bottom of your shelter, tent, things like that. Then I have a Thermarest closed cell mattress pad here. And what that does is it basically provides an extra level of insulation. It adds to the R factor. Sometimes in the warm months, I'll just use this pad and not the down mat, which I also reviewed in my last video. So I have the bottom of the shelter, then the Thermarest pad, and then my down mat. So that basically gives me a lightweight, really small, packable way to create a sleep system, whether you're in a shelter or out of a shelter. And so what I add to that is this Softie Elite 3. Like I said, I did a lot of research that went into this bag. There's a lot of question of, should I buy a down bag? Should I buy a synthetic bag? What are some of the things to look at when I'm purchasing a sleeping bag? So I did just that. When I was looking for a sleeping bag, I didn't know, did I want a down bag? And generally with down bags, you're going to have to carry a lot more weight. They're not as packable, things like that, but they are generally warmer. Or a synthetic bag, which, is lighter and more packable, but not quite as warm. So, and again, some of those down bags are really quite expensive as well. So I ended up going with the Snugpak Softie Elite 3. This is part of their military lineup. Now this has a material called Paratex on the outside, and we'll take a look at that in a moment. It's 100% polyester, and it's also got what's called their Softie Reflectotherm. It's actually a metallized fabric, and it reflects heat back in. So this bag is rated at 10 degrees Celsius. Again, when you're looking for a sleeping bag, you generally want to add about 10 degrees to that. That's extreme case, usually what they list on the sleeping bag. But the nice part about this bag is you can add Snugpak's Bivy to it to make it completely waterproof. And then also I have a Sea to Summit liner that you could get and put inside to add a couple degrees for those really, really cold nights as well. So it packs down into this pretty packable size here. I've shown this in some of my bug out bag videos, and it does slip right down into the bottom of the bug out bags that I have, like a 3-day assault pack size. You could also obviously lash this onto the bottom of your pack as well. So it comes in this nice stuff sack. It's got these really nice cinches on it. So what you can do is you can actually sit on this, or you can press down really hard, and you can actually compress this even more. You can get this pretty dang small if you use that compression. Now I don't store it like this because obviously I want to maintain any kind of loft in the bag, which helps maintain the warmth when you are out using the bag. So it's got these adjustable buckles on it. Just release those and then pull them off the top here, and it's just got a quick release there, and out comes the bag. So first off, it's this really nice olive color. You can see Snugpak Elite there. It's really nice material. It's really comfortable. I slept in this in some really cool weather last year, and it worked out really well. On the bottom there is a few clips. You could use that to hang it up if it got wet. There's also multiple D-rings and things like that for use, however you want to use them. So we'll throw the foot box down there. So this bag is your typical mummy style bag, but what's really nice is it has this expandable panel. And what that expandable panel means is, if you can see here, it's about maybe 5 inches or so, and it's got double zips on it. So what you can do is you can use it in its expanded mode and give yourself more room if you like to roll in your sleep, things like that. Or if you're just a bigger person, you can use the expansion there to give you a little bit more room in the bag. If you want a little more warmth, you can zip it to the next section there, and that'll basically make it a little bit tighter and give you a little bit more warmth in the bag, hug your body a little bit better. It's also got this baffle that's on the inside here. It runs the whole inside liner of the inside of the bag here, and what that does is it basically creates a baffle and keeps all that body heat in the bag. Again, another pretty nice way to make this bag perform at its best. And then up top here you have kind of the hood that most mummy bags have. You've got a couple different cinch points here, and it does have paracord, which is really nice, not that really cheap thread that some bags have. So let me lay this bag out and give you another look. Alright, so let's take a closer look here from the toe box. You do have those two clips there. Then you have the zips that go up the side. I'll give you a closer look at the expansion panel that I was talking about. You have here basically about maybe 5 inches or so of expansion, so you can either zip it just like that, or you can fold that in and zip the outer one and give you a little bit tighter space in there as well. It's got a couple of D-rings on the side here, and then up top it's got the quick the little toggles here to tighten it all up. Here's a closer look at that internal baffle that basically goes all the way around. When you're in there, it creates this baffle and keeps the heat down towards your body. And then of course you've got the hood here with the Velcro that would allow you to Velcro this to the top of the bag once it's zipped shut. So pretty common stuff there on the mummy bags. But I found that system works really well. It keeps me nice and comfortable, keeps me nice and dry. It packs down really well. And like I said, if you wanted to make this waterproof, you could add Snugpak's bivy or any other bivy and essentially make it a military sleep system real similar, but without the weight, and still give you that heat and that comfort. Alright, so stuffing this back into the sack is really easy. I don't fold it up or roll it up or anything like that. I just, with all my sleeping bags, I just go ahead and stuff it right in. Just like that. And again, if you wanted to compress it even further, you could sit on it or just push on it and pull up the straps, and that would compress it down even further. So really good stuff sack that it comes with. Alright guys, so that was a real quick look at the Snugpak Softie Elite 3 sleeping bag. I'll leave links below, of course, to where you can find this bag and other bags that they make. Like I said, I had a pretty difficult choice when selecting a sleeping bag. I wanted something that would work for, the spring, summer, fall, and winter, really 4-season bag. But the 4-season bags were just kind of too big for a survival kit or a bug out bag. Of course, if you lash it on the outside and that's your thing, then definitely you could go with the 4-season bag. I also questioned whether I should get down or the synthetic, and then ended up, since I use a lot of other Snugpak products and I really like their products for the price point, ended up finding the Softie Elite series, and it's a really great bag. Like I said, I probably will get the bivy from Snugpak, and once I can afford it, and use that to waterproof, sort of like an MSS system. Otherwise, I'm just going to use it as is. Like I said, I'm usually in a tent and or other shelter like that. You could certainly use this setup with the the closed cell mattress, the down mat, and then the sleeping bag, in a lean-to shelter or something like that. But then again, you're gonna want a bivy so that it waterproofs it, because it's not waterproof as is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave me some comments below on what you guys think about sleeping bags, or what you use. And as always, guys, make sure you click that subscribe button for more videos.